Hi everyone. Well, you know, if these things that are going on in the world, Ferguson, Syria, Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, Egypt, England, USA, everywhere, there are some other things that we have to face besides these wars. And I noticed in some Ferguson pictures that there are chemtrails in the sky in Ferguson. And one thing that is true is they're all over the freaking world. So maybe they want to, they meaning, you know, Goldman Sachs, Rothschild, Rockefellers, the war perpetrators, the false flag doers, all of that, they're still doing something to the sky. Scientists, you know, IBM, DuPont, Monsanto, the government, the so-called elite. And I took these photos yesterday morning. These are not a flight path. You don't have a flight path next to a skyscraper, do you? And you don't have a flight path going straight up, do you? I don't think so. So I took these photos yesterday morning, and let me show you this one. This one right here. This is the first one. I was on the boat, and my camera went a little bit crazy after it got to 34 seconds, but this was at 34 seconds. I was not looking through a window, no glass. I was outside on the boat on the back, pointing up at the sky. So, what is this little thing? But look at the beginning. This is what I first saw. I saw these being made. I was on the boat and I saw through the window that these were being made. So I went upstairs, went on the back of the boat, and took these photos. So, as you can see, there's a very thin line here, and this is very thin at first, but starts to spread out. What I really want you to notice is this, these little furry edges that start to spread out. This is very significant for what I want to tell you about in a couple of minutes. So this went up here like this, stopped, and continued. But look at all this white substance covering the sky, okay? Look at all of that. All right, watch this video for 34 seconds. I took the sound away just because I thought it's better that way. So what I want to point out to you, all of you people who are watching my videos probably know this if you watch chemtrails, but these are not real clouds here. These airy objects with holes are not clouds, and they drift off with this white substance. They are not clouds, but they could be something very scary for humanity and everything. You know, like a transhumanist device to change people. Okay, keep watching. So this is called the IFC over here. This building is a skyscraper in Hong Kong. And these clouds, they're kind of connecting, you know, they're kind of connecting, doing something weird, and then that, okay, there we are. Okay, now, from now on, that video just, I don't know what happened, it just didn't shut down. So the next one I want to show you is 15. Where is it? 16, 18. Oh, dang it. Okay, there's 15. All right, so let me show you 15 from the beginning. because this is very important. You know, all this stuff that's happening on the ground with the pharmaceuticals, the Ebola, the chemicals. This, to me, up here is a matter of concern equal to all these other things. Anyway, what it boils down is your soul is at stake. So be ready and decide who you want to follow. So watch this. And notice how those thin lines are spreading out. This is not a flight path of an airplane. That would be impossible to have a flight path next to a skyscraper in Hong Kong. Okay, now it's spreading out, and it's a broken line because they want it to kind of turn into clouds, hoping that unsuspecting, people won't ever look up and notice that all of this stuff here is not natural. It's human-made chemical clouds. And notice how these are spreading out. This is really, really important. It spreads out in a way that is designed. Totally, totally designed. Okay, that's one of the tallest buildings in Hong Kong there. It's getting fluffier and fluffier. Looks like a cloud to some people. There's the Four Seasons Hotel. Are you going to tell me that an airplane would fly that close to a skyscraper and leave trails like that for hours that spread out? Impossible. And then this the sky is getting all filmy, and these clouds here are swirling and moving towards the sun to cover it. Isn't this diabolical, what some human beings are doing on the earth all over the world? How can they even fathom changing the very atmosphere that we are sustained with, the atmosphere of the earth? These are not real. These clouds right here are swirling and moving. Some people don't remember what clouds used to look like. Okay, there it is. It's not a flight path, not a flight path. Okay, the next one I want to show you is this 16. Okay, now it's really, really spreading out now. And check out this bird flying in front of this huge chemical man-made trail. This beautiful bird, look at that. So if I go one step back, it disappears. Go one step forward, there it is, and then it's going to go down below. There it is, out of sight. So I thought that was quite cool. Anyway, check out this one then. So here is the line behind here, and this, sorry, this chemical thing here is moving in the air, but this stays stationary. Okay, this is called the International Finance Center, one of the tallest buildings in Hong Kong. So have a look at this. So you see it slowly moving over to the side. To the left, I mean. And these lines are totally spreading out. In a uniform design sort of pattern. They're like self-replicating. I don't think these are healthy. So we passed the bird and couldn't even see it. Okay, there's something here I wanted to show you. Absolutely. Okay, it's this. This also. Look at how, this is really important to notice. Look how there's like a branch, and then it goes off like this, off like this, off like this, off like this, off like this. So what I am suggesting in this video is that these are designed similar to dendrites. You know, like how trees grow and branch out, how your brain dendrites grow and branch out, because this is a new field of research and science, and it's called dendrites and dendrimers, and I want to show you some scientific documents related to that. Just some titles and information that you might find interesting. Okay, see this? It is so uniform. Here's a line right here. There's a pattern. There, it's like layered on top of each other, and it's designed to spread out. These other things, I don't know what they are, if they're leftovers or whatever. But okay, let me show you this. Dendrimer's IBM patent. So I even made a video 1 year ago about nano nightmares, because this is that IBM has patented macromolecules that encapsulate metals on a nanoscale, and to me it's looking like the chemtrails have dendrimers. See, here's dendrimer host guest system. They use it for drug delivery. Okay, here's another one I made. Scary, IBM patent for dendrimers, drug and gene delivery. Ortega Blue, 1 year ago. It's really happening. Okay, I looked up this. Dendritic polymer systems in artificial clouds. Yes, they have some articles, because this has been around for a while. Okay, let me see. Dendrimer encapsulated metal nanoparticles. Dendrimers. There's all kinds of PowerPoints here, because it is popular. Okay, here's another one. Cloud chambers and crystal growth, effects of electrically enhanced diffusion on dendrite formation from neutral molecules. This science has been going on for quite a while. Now, let me see, there was a video I wanted to show you that is quite interesting. Let's see. It seems I've lost it. Now, how could that be? Oh, here it is. This guy right here. Yes. All right. American Chemical Society, watch this. If you look up pictures of dendrimers, you're going to see that they look just like branches, tree branches, like what you see in chemtrails. And they can get inside of us, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, watch this guy.
Alright, so this is a picture of a dendrimer, which is a molecule that was discovered in the late 70s, and through the 1980s people have started to learn how to manipulate them. And it's called a dendrimer because it looks kind of like tree branches, and this is part of chemical formula. And what's neat about this thing, and why it's nano, is because as the number of branches increase, its shape starts to change, which affects how it reacts with things. And you can think of it like a sponge, except that an analogy would be that as the sponge changes size, the amount of water that it would soak up would change, or perhaps it would start to soak up something like honey or oily.
So, also, they've made some hydrophobic dendrimers or something like that. Hydrophobic, so they reject water, so they could probably do the opposite. They could have them soak up water and create a drought. Maybe, who knows? But this is what scientists are doing. Dendrimers have just been discovered in the 1970s. Can you imagine how laboratories all over the world are experimenting with this, and with nano, and with all their other freaking knowledge that, you know, oh my gosh, just weapons and food and pharmaceuticals and on and on and on. Science is in control of the world right now. And do you think it's godly? No, they want to become gods themselves, and they don't mind killing people. Do you?
And so the idea behind these fractal molecules is they're like artificial proteins, and you can engineer them to clean up chemical spills, is the hope. So by using just a few, say, million of these,
they can engineer them to clean up things, and they're nano. And look what's happening with cancer, autism, Alzheimer's, etc., you name it.
You could clean up an oil spill as opposed to using many, many, many trillions of some other chemical.
And then what if you mix that with synthetic biology that's happened in the Gulf with, what's his name? The satanic scientists and all those other satanic. And then we have Fukushima mixed in with all of this. It seems like the end, you know?
So it's both green and nano, and could help the environment.
What can nano do to change the world? A lot. It can do a lot to change the world for the worst. And people, you know, these scientists are working independently of each other. And the dendrimers, okay, a fractal molecule that has been discovered in the 1970s. They have conferences now on, you know, dendrimers, in dendrimer conferences. I think they're having the 4th or 5th annual dendrimer conference. So science can take us in the wrong direction, possibly. Do you know what I mean? So pray that you don't get all caught up in losing your soul. Because the Bible told us everything about the end times, book of Revelation, and how exciting this would be, and about the grand delusion that would come in the end times. Where is the bird? The poor birds that fly in the air, they seem to be closest to this stuff. Anyway, God bless you all. Pray for the truth. Ask the Holy Spirit to guide your steps each moment of the day, each moment of the day with pure light and love and peace, and ask Him to. I pray that He uses all of us and protects all of us, and if we have to lose our life, which we will eventually, even if it's just a normal, you die in your sleep or something, you still want to know in your heart what's happening. Okay, God bless. Bye for now. And peace to all.